Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we are going to talk about very common interview question which is based on joins. Now, interviewer actually looking out for a particular logic you supposed to be applied rather than writing a script or the query for them. So they will give a very small basic table, and based on that they will ask you a very simple question. What I mean by that, you know, so basically if you see, this is the table 1 having one column and this is the table 2 having a column B. Okay. Let's say this two table gets joined. What is the total number of records you are going to get if you apply the different types of join? Before we understand in detail how to solve this, let's understand on a high level, what exactly join means. So let's start or let's understand this with a very basic fundamental concept with the set example. Let's say I just draw a set example for you guys. So when we are talking about the join, let's consider these two circle is my table 1 towards the left side and table 2 towards the right side. So cause we are putting this just besides one table towards the left side and another table towards the right side, this based on this concept as well, we come up with the join option. So whenever you put two tables, it might be possible that both the tables have a common number of rows, exactly similar or the matching rows. Okay, so how join will work? So join have four types: inner join, outer join. So basically outer join further divided into three types: left join, right join, and full join. Okay, now what exactly it works, how it works basically. So this is one of the example I just plotted. So whenever we are talking about inner join, it means a common record we need as a output when we combine two tables together, and only we want a matching records from both the tables, a common records from the both the tables. That output we considered as inner join. On the other hand, it might be possible that we want matching records for sure, but with that matching records, we also want all the unmatching records from the left table as well. Such cases, if we want such analysis, such output, then we apply a join. That join is called left join. Vice versa, if you want matching record and unmatched record from the right side, then we used right join. And let's say we want all the records. What I mean by that, all the record means all the matching records, unmatched record from the left side and unmatched record from the right side. Then we used a last type of a join called as a full join. Okay, now we understood what are the basic fundamental types of the join. So inner join, left join, right join, and full join. Now let's try to apply it on our example. Okay, how join will work. Okay, so to understand this part, it's a very basic idea that we supposed to be aware of. Okay, and we'll play around with that. Okay, so when I'm talking about join, okay, how this thing will going to work. Now if you see, we are seeing a matching records, like one is matching with one is matching with one, but how it works. So let's say I'm starting with this one. What this one will do, in when we apply a inner join, let's try to find a matching record. So if I click on this one, I will click over her one value and it's actually trying to find a match for that row. So for that one, so if you see, it is not matching, but here we are able to match it. So one going to be matched with this one. So going to create a record, going to create a record over here. Okay. At the same time, it's not the case as soon as he found a matching, it doesn't mean it will stop. It still try to parse, you know, parse through entire table and try to find another matches as well. So this one matches with this one, so you get one row. Same thing will going to happen that this one again trying to find is there any another matching record. Yes, we do have. So this one again match with this record, so we get one more row based on that. Similarly, this one again will go down and find another row, right? Found another row. So we need that record as well. So basically, this one going to give you three records, as after that one there are no matching record for that one. So the only single one based on this, you are going to get three records. Now as soon as it completes all the parsing, it will jump on to the next. It will jump on to the next one. Again, this one will try to go to each row and find a pattern. Like this one going to match with this one again going to match with this, and this is going to match with this again. So this one also going to create three more records for us, right? Once that is done, it will move to the next record. Now you easily understand what is going to happen over here. So this two going to create one record with this and one record with this. So basically two records for this two, and similarly it's going to, you know, it's it's going to, jump on to the next two. It will also going to create two records. It will jump on to the next two. It is also going to create two records. So for all this true, we are going to get two records each, right? Now let's try to find a matching for this, because it will jump onto 3. Now 3 will do not have any matching values, as we are talking about the inner join. Inner join means matching record. So this 3 is not going to have any matching records. So it will jump on to the next row. And do we have the matching record for this? Yes, we do have, and we are going to get one more record over here for 4. And hence, when you apply a inner join, it will only bring the matching records for us, and total number of rows we are going to get when you apply a inner join, it's 13 in this example. It's 13 in this example. Now we know that when we are talking about left join means matching record will be there, but unmatched record from the left side. So the expectation would be all the matching records, right? We already found that out. So I'm just putting it over here. Now matching record plus unmatched record, and what is exactly unmatched? The 3 value. So you'll get 3 over here, and as we do not have any match for that, in front of that we consider a null value. So that is how you are going to get a left join. A vice versa for the left join is a right join. So all the matching records for the right join and unmatched record from the right table. So unmatched record is 5. So if you see, we do not have any match for the 5. So we'll get 5 over here, and in front of 5 we are going to get null as a value. So this is how it works. So basically The total number of record for the left join is 14, and similarly for right it's also 14 in our case. So we'll just write 14, 14 each. Now let's talk about the full join. If I talk about the full join over here, we know that how full join will work. So if I go to the diagram back, you can see it matching record and match from left and unmatched from right. So all but these combinations, right? So if that's the case, and if we come back, so all the matching records unmatched from the left table and unmatched from the right table. So total number of records when you apply the full join is 15. So this is the answer they are looking it out for. Unfortunately, I saw lots of student, not applied in a proper way, and they just match one with one. So we'll get one record, two with two, we'll get two record, and four with four. So like three inner joins that's they are thinking of, but this is not. This will work, and what I explained you that way, the join will work. Let's test this out in SQL as well. So if we jump onto the SQL, see, I already created these two tables. Okay, one table is exactly our table one, and say the table the second, which is having column B, is exactly whatever we are looking out for. Okay, so let's try to apply that, and let's try to find whether the number of records we are talking about over here, is it going to match or not. So how to apply a join? It's a very simple terminology. You just need to select a basic fundamental. So whenever we wanted to apply a join, like between select and from, we always write all the column names that we want. So I want a column A as well as column B, right? Then we need, after from, we are always going to put our table name. So this is my table 1 and this is my table 2. Now I wanted to apply a join in between, so I'll write inner join between this, but I need to explain or give the conditions to that, as like how this table 1 and table 2 going to be combined together. So based on, so there is a keyword called on A column when match with the B column, A column from the table 1 when match with the column B from the table 2, then apply this inner join. Okay, let's try to run this. If we run this, definitely we supposed to get 13 record in the inner join. So if you apply this, if you see total number of records, we are going to get 13, which means we are correct, right? That's what the logic implemented over here. Let's try for the left join. How we need to write the query for the left join? Exactly same query. Only thing that you need to change is the keyword called inner to the left. So if I apply a left join, all the records which are matching an unmatched record from the left side. So that's the reason I'm going to get 14 records. Similarly, it will give you 14 records for the right join as well, as we are going to get 5 as null in front of the 5. So let's copy this and paste it over here, and just try for right join. So I'll just rename left to the right, and let's run this out. See, 5 null and all others are matching records, and we're going to total number of records are 14, right? Let's try for the full join as well. Let's try for the full join as well. As we are saying, it's going to be shows us a 15 rows. So let's write full join. Let's run this up. If you see matching records, unmatched record from the left side, unmatched record from the right side. So total we are going to get 15 records over here. So we are correct in terms of logic, and that's what interviewer going to expect from you guys. So make sure you supposed to give your logic pretty clear, and yeah, that's what anyone wants. No matter if you are wrong in the query, but you know how logic is going to work, that's what we need to focus on. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.